Good morning, and welcome to the yard. And ended up having to cover the tomato bed last night simply because my copper tape did not arrive, and I did not want any more sluggage activity. So I was leery about covering it up because I did water it late in the afternoon instead of in the morning, which is always recommended. Water in the morning because slug activity comes at night. Dag nabbit. So I was worried, and because the cages, because the copper tape did not come, I took a chance and covered it up just to make sure that I wouldn't have any activity overnight. I did come out and sprinkle the eggshells, and I got no sludge, no slime. So I am going to cut back some of the damaged leaves towards the bottom and get rid of those today, but what the world. So watering was good for there, but not for here, because look at here. We got the flipping mold back. So, but I got a little starbity that's ripening. So I'm gonna have to get in here and clean this side out. Clean around these 3-4 looks like. So I'm gonna have to get in here today and let this dry, not worry about watering it today, and let it dry out. It's going to be another nice hot day, so that's good. It will have a chance to dry out, but you thing and another thing happens. So I am all around each of the hostas. Pull a little bit of this mulch out, and I'm going to put some of that rock that's in the rock bed around the hostas just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. And maybe around the barrel right there. Not going to do anything around these, just leave these plain in the center, because these two beds are going to have the wire cages around them. And I might put a little bit around this fountain area. I'm going to have to clean this out. We got a little bit of debris. So the copper pennies in here, you're probably wondering, that is going to keep the mosquitoes at bay. And I'm also going to use some of the what they call it, the little mosquito. There's a little ring that I have in there. I'm gonna put a little piece of that in there that will stop mosquito larvae from, because this is still water, it will stop the mosquitoes from putting their larvae in here and breeding more mosquitoes. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in the fountain here. And what's going on with this leaf? Okay, it's nice and strong. Okay, she's doing good over here. All right, so while we were successful in one, we got to do some work in the other. So, like I said, the day of a gardener, the life of a gardener, it's up and down. It's up and down, topsy-turvy. The flowers are looking good. I am going to also transplant this mint today. So yeah, I got to get that one out of there because she's drooping. Her leaves are good, but she's drooping over a little bit. So I need to get her in a good pot. Pick off the yucky leaves and toss them. The hosta, she's doing good. She was transplanted. This is falling off. So what I'll do, oh my God, the smell of that stalk, you guys. So I'm gonna cut the flower part and just let the greenery grow in that one. So I'll be doing a little bit of work today before I go out and handle some other business. So yeah, we're doing good. Now you see, the slug has been here. I'm gonna show you how I know the slug has been here. They probably tried to get in, but if you can see, their slime trail. See that? So that's all slug slime. They come out at nighttime and they leave their little trail. So that's why you're encouraged to water early in the morning. Watering early in the morning lets your garden, etc., dry out. So that way, when they come out at nighttime, you know, they're seeking that moisture, and you make sure you have your barriers. So if you've got vegetable gardening, see, they're not touching this flower. She's not in here at all. Okay, haven't seen a bit of slime. Haven't seen a bit of slime in here either, because I was concerned about the blueberries last night. I did leave them uncovered. And no, they're not coming after the blueberries. So if you've got vegetable beds, make sure that you know, check and see if slugs are, you know, one of those creatures. Come on now, it's time for you to go. All right. One of those creatures that will gravitate towards whatever it is you're growing, so that you can make sure that you put up a line of defense so that you don't come out and find your stuff eaten up, or holes in it, or pieces bitten out of it, or whatever. So you got to plan not only for your harvest, but you got to plan for the creatures who also want your harvest. And see, she's been over here too, been around the hostas. Heavy. Look at that. She been all up under that one and all over in there. Look at all that big old trail of slime all over the place. So help your plants, help your veggies. She's not really doing nothing to the hostas. They're going to come back, so I'm not concerned about them. They can take care of themselves, but I need to make sure that my beds stay protected, because I want to be, you know, harvesting that food and having, you know, having some. I'm excited about the little strawberry that I got in there turning red, but I'm not excited about that mold, and that's my fault because I watered too late. So, and I've got some more tomatoes turning, and these are turning more red. So again, I'll let them ripen maybe one more day, and then I'll pull them off tomorrow. So yep, that's it. We'll be doing a little bit of work out here this morning, and doing a little bit of fine tuning, etc., etc., and get her all taken care of. But for the most part, she's together. I've got to add some water to the bee stations. They're dry, probably from yesterday's sun. So I'm going to refill to replenish to feed the little aminos, and then go from there. Everybody have a great day. It's going to be a hot one, so drink plenty of water, and we'll check in with y'all later. Peace.